Have you ever wondered what a cooking update would look like in Minecraft? Because I know I sure have, and you probably have too. So today's challenge is dedicated to all the cooking enjoyers like me and you. The number you saw in the thumbnail is no joke. This mod pack takes Minecraft's measly 41 food items and increases it by 4,000%, giving us a grand total of over 1,600 items, all with their own unique ingredients, crafting stations, and oh baby, do I want to make every single one of them. And we've got this nifty little journal to help us keep track of all the foods we've eaten and haven't eaten yet. So let's start cooking! Now, in order to start cooking, we need a home and a kitchen. Now, this is a prototype and it will be expanded, but this is where we're going to have all our crafting stations. Here we can make skewers. These are probably the ones we're going to use today, the oven and the caking station, along with this funny little mixing bowl. We've got a cutting board, along with some decorations. Of course, a couple clear counters and a sink that I could just not get to work. Dude, we got a whole freaking oven with a skillet and pan and stuff, and there's still much more to make, but this is just the prototype kitchen for now. But it'll do for what we have planned for today. Today, we're going to tackle the baking portion of this mod pack. Looking at our advancement list, it seems the first thing we need is going to be yeast. Now, luckily, yeast isn't too hard to craft, except for this brown mushroom. It honestly might cause some problems later. Now, luckily, we've already made both crafting stations, so once we get to that, I think we're gonna focus on all the bread stuff, all the stuff in the oven. That's gonna be all the recipes shown right here. It looks like we're mainly gonna be using a lot of dough and yeast, which is fine. That makes sense. Let's see. I think we should start off with the first one on our list. Crusty bread. You know, it's my first bread. It's bound to be a little crusty, so let's do it. Let's make that. Let's see. We're gonna need some dough. Ooh, looks like you can use different types of dough for that. I wonder if other recipes are the same. Ooh, this wheat dough looks very doable. Luckily, we've got some extra wheat from a village we found on the way here. So we're gonna take our water, some wheat, and bam, dough. All right, here we go. Water, yeast, and dough. I don't think it has to be in the right order. And we're missing fuel. All right, I got my fuel, and bam, our first food is cooking. All right, and that was surprisingly easy. There we go. We got some crusty bread. Ooh, there's a status effect on this. I'll figure out what it does later. Now, before we eat the bread and add it to the journal, I want to make a little thing here. Oh yeah, cooked food to display later. Later. Now this, my friend, is where we're gonna be storing all our food for now. All 1,600 of it. But don't worry, I'm not that boring. I'm just putting it here for now while I come up with an idea or find a way to display it. Wouldn't it be awesome to just display every food I've ever made and sorted out? I'll need to see if there's display cases or... and I placed my bread. Okay. And I just ate my bread. And now I got one left. It didn't even count for the journal. All right. Here we go. This should have counted. And, ooh, right, status effect. With some testing, I found out that it makes your hunger not go down, which is honestly kind of broken. And I might have to make some of these for later. Well, anyways, I'm glad we stored one of them and didn't have to make a whole new batch. Now, let's see. The next thing on our list, a chocolate tart. Well, lucky for me, I have some cocoa beans and some jungle wood. Well, now that we got the chocolate, let's see what we... Uh-oh. Okay, now normally needing milk is not a big problem. The problem is that we haven't seen a cow in this world. In fact, we haven't seen a single animal that's not modded in this world, and we don't know why. We'll put that on the back burner for a little bit later. Let's try to do another recipe. What about this? Ooh, croissant. Let's see, we got sugar, we got the yeast, and this looks like a different dough. Okay, wheat, sugar, egg. Uh-oh. Yeah, I forgot we haven't encountered chickens either. Well, we did encounter ducks and got some duck eggs. Now, I don't know if the duck egg's gonna work, but we're sure gonna try it out. Because, man, I don't feel like going on an adventure to find some chickens. All right, I haven't used this yet, but I believe you put all the ingredients in this cool mixing bowl. I love when they do stuff like this. All right, so it should be water, eggs, sugar, and wheat. And I think we just, yeah, let's mix it up. And I'm realizing that nothing is happening, and this looks really bad. Okay, well, that's not working. I just gotta make sure the mod isn't broken. We can make this one. We got the yeast, we got all the ingredients. Let's try it out. I'm not really sure what to look out for. What is this supposed to look like? Oh, that looks nice. Okay, what now? Do we just... Oh, there we go. We got our dough. All right, homemade dough. Also, I know this inventory is probably triggering some people. I'm sorry. We just don't have the space for it right now. Well, anyways, let's find a different recipe for this dough. All right, since we gotta wait on a couple, let's make a new one. Let's make the bun. Now, this recipe actually uses a duck egg, so this works out for me. Oh, baby, we've upgraded from crusty loaf to bun. Delicious. All right, now that that's stored and added to the journal, we're kind of flying through these. So we're gonna skip through some of these. Let's see. Duck egg, easy. Sugar and yeast, easy. All this to make a bunda cake. I don't know how you pronounce that. Ooh. Oh, we can cut it up with a knife? Okay, hold up. I'm excited. Can we place these and cut it up? How do we make a knife? There's like, oh gosh, there's 100 knives. Which one? Which one? Which one? Oh, this one says it. This one says let's do bakery. Okay, okay, it should be this one. Oh, that's easy money. We can make that. And our cake is ready. Ooh! All right, let's see what this looks like. And, well, maybe it'll look better once we cut it up. All right, we got the knife and, oh, ooh, that does look a little better. What's this? Sugar rush. Okay. About to start leaping off the walls. Oh, oh, my FOV. Oh, shoot, I'm fast. Wait, this is just a free speed potion. Oh man, I love when cooking feels useful. Usually games just kind of added to have it and they do nothing but fill your hunger. I don't know, I'm a big fan of cooking in games, so I'm really happy to see that they have some sort of effect. Honestly, I wish more games did that. I think it'd be really cool. Oh, now that I'm done mourning the cooking skills in games, I guess I should store this. I should be able to just right click and pick it up, but why isn't it working? Do I have to shift right click? No, it says right click, right? Yeah, this is right click. It's not working. What about with my knife? No, of course, that's how you cut a cake, okay. Shoot! Can I not store that? Okay, I'll store a slice. And I guess... When do I break it? Oh. I guess I'm gonna have to make another one. Be right back. Well, that brought our supplies down a little, but it's fine. Now we can add it here. I know you can't eat the cake itself, but... I'm sorry, I'm a completionist. I want to have the whole cake in the slice. That makes me really happy. Looking at the recipes that are left with the dough... Oh, we're gonna have to go find some animals. Ugh. Well, we were gonna have to at some point, so I think we're gonna build a little farm behind my house. I think that's where I'm gonna have it for now. Oh, speaking of animals, I didn't show you guys my bestie. I don't think he's tameable, but he's really cute. I've tried all sorts of things. He doesn't want to take it. In fact, I think he's mad at me. He won't even look at me. Oh. No, okay, he hates me. Well, anyways, the goal's gonna be to eventually make a really big farm, you know, section it off for different types of animals, have it ready for when we get to the meat side of cooking, and make a little sanctuary for all the different pets I want to collect, too. But to even begin all that, we need some leads. Luckily, I have some slime balls. I don't know how I got these. I didn't fight any slimes. Oh yeah, you can find these little cocoons around the map, and they drop stuff. We got some string, and... boom! This should make us some good leads. Oh yeah, we got 4 leads right here. All right, so our objective today, cows, chickens. Now, I don't know if it's a bug, but there is no animals for like the 10 minutes that I was walking through this. The parts that you see around the map are the parts we've explored. And frankly, that entire thing that you see here, and my deaths, ignore those, there has been not a single sighting of any animal. So I figured I gotta go more right. But it's a lot of mountains this way, and it's kind of annoying. But after a bit of walking, I discovered an animal. And you know what it is? Not a cow. And not a chicken. Useful? Yes. Useful right now? No. But at least I have him now, and I don't have to worry about it later. And now I gotta walk all the way back with these stupid sheep. And so that's what I did. But then I was blessed with something amazing. A cow! Thank God we found something useful. You're coming with me. Do you have a friend? Do you have a friend I can take with me? Unfortunately for me, the cow did not have a friend. It got dark. It got scary. It was lonely. But you know, a win is a win. That's what I always say. And just like that, my one win was ripped out of my hands. I can't believe one of these stupid sheep got lost. And on top of that, I lost my lead. And if I don't have 4 leads, I can't bring 2 pairs home. Where the heck is this guy? I'm gonna die. Oh, there you are. I swear, once I need a piece of lamb, you're gonna be the first to go. Yo, get in the house! Get in the house! Get in! Oh my God, he's... Hi, it's a new day. Yesterday gave me a headache. So today, I have been resting... Ooh, what is that? Hey, buddy. Oh my God! Wait, come back! Come back! What do I do with him? Can I... Oh! I love this thing! You guys don't understand. This made me so happy, I had to have my girlfriend look at it.
Oh, you're holding it out.
Yeah. I don't think anything's ever made me happier than this stupid game. Well, I guess that's one way to make up for yesterday. Oh shoot, I was so excited about the hamster. I didn't show you guys this. Yeah, we got a little farm in the back now. It's not done, it's not finished. Very prototype, but oh yeah, baby. But I'll give you a proper look once I get the other animals. Well, anyways, from here on out, we speed it up. We found some pigs. We were lucky, a couple blocks away, not too far from the house. And then we finally found some chickens. These guys took a while to find. We got them home, and our total adventure time for today was about an hour, hour and a half. That wasn't too bad. And boom, this is what the backyard of my house looks like. Now, it's not great. Actually, it's not even good or okay. But I just need a place for my animals for now. We will have a big barn nearby. I want to decorate. I want to make it super nice. But right now, I want to finish my baking because I've already been doing this for like a week. And I don't want to take another 3 weeks to do this. So I'll probably do that on the next episode. But for now, let's continue to finish our baking stuff. All right, now that that's over, we can finally get moving. All right, first things first, I think we're going to make a lot of sweet dough. Or just as it comes, because a lot of recipes require it. So now that we got the egg, we're going to mix. Doesn't look like it's working. Oh, it worked. All right, finally, what was supposed to be our second recipe. We got our sweet dough, our chocolate, our yeast, and there we go. And I'm just gonna make another one real quick. And bam, chocolate tart. Oh yeah. And I'll leave a second one cooking because, you know, completionist. And let's see how it looks. Ooh, okay, this one actually looks a lot better. All right, let's see what the piece looks like. Ooh, oh, that looks kind of good. Cool, okay, and it also gives the sugar rush effect. Yeah, it looks just about the same. Doesn't seem any faster. And so I continue to eat and bake, and added all of these to the journal. All right, progress check time. Let's see how far we've come. So out of the 1,649 foods to eat, we've ate a grand total of 42. Oh yeah. Now here we can see visually all the foods I've eaten, including moss. I got some inspiration from Chris Deltaru. And if we flip one more page, we can see all the foods that I've yet to make, but I think will be really fun to eventually. You know, like making a fishing hub at some point, a really big garden for all the fruits in this mod. I mean, they've got so much furniture and stuff that I think it'd be really nice. I'm not a builder though, so if you have any tips or ideas, I'd really appreciate it. And hey, if I end up using your idea or tip, I'll gladly credit you on screen. And if you want to leave me a build tutorial on a build you really like, I'll gladly check it out. Now, there's no guarantee I'll use it, so please keep that in mind if you do decide to submit something. Thank you. Well, anyways, for this last section, I'm going to speed through it. It's a lot of the same old, except for the jams, which, you know, you just put a fruit, you put some sugar, and jar. Boom. The only problem we ran into was gathering glowberries. I ended up encountering the Mimic. Oh my god. Gave me one heck of a jump scare, but it also gave me Jesus boots, so I guess it was worth it. Oh, actually, I forgot. As I was making pastries, I'm like, what better to go with pastries than a good cup of hot cocoa, right? Only problem was, it required quartz for the entire recipe. And let me tell you, when I say that gathering those quartz was such a pain in the head. For a mod pack that was supposed to be nice and relaxing, I sure have never been angrier, I think. Oh! Well, after that whole debacle, I made a cup, got my cocoa beans, made the espresso machine, and boom! Ooh, look at that beauty. And after all this, I finally did it. We gathered all the ingredients, we put it one more time in the oven, and we made our final dish for the day. Oh yeah, baby. Ah, that achievement noise is the best thing I've heard all day. And just like that, we finished our baking collection. And we have a grand total of 18 unique items in here. And a total time estimate of about 7 hours. But you know, it's fine. I think the start's gonna be the slowest, but as we continue to get more things and build more things and farms, it should get a lot easier. Well, that's about all I have for today. If you made it here, thank you so much for sticking through. It really means a lot to me. And don't worry, I'm gonna continue this one way or another. I just really love the idea of collecting everything. I've got some great ideas I really want to pull off in the future, but for now, this is all I have. And as a thanks, here's this really cool thing.
Oh my gosh! He hammed through.